Kelly Biegler, chairman of the HEB ISD Education Foundation. For the past 20 years, the Education Foundation has been recognizing and awarding 33 outstanding high school seniors and their teacher mentors in 14 fields of study from LD Bell, Trinity, Keys, and the Buinger CTE Academy at the annual Awards of Excellence dinner and ceremony. When our board created the Awards of Excellence 2 decades ago, it was with the idea that remarkable and talented high school seniors have worked hard, overcome adversity, found their passion, blossomed, and excelled above their cohorts, and deserve the recognition by our community. Many of the students we have recognized over the years have not been in the top percentile of their graduating class, but still have distinguished themselves as leaders and set the standard in their respective fields of study. They represent the best of HEB ISD and what is meant by distinguished by design. I speak for our entire board, all our donors, community leaders, and supporters by offering our congratulations to each student awardee and their teacher mentor.
Mahanga Wilamolangi has been selected as the Keys High School Student of the Year for his fresh, delightful, and caring attitude towards his teachers and peers. Mahanga shows true leadership in everything he does and has earned this distinction. Outside of the classroom, Mahanga participates in the praise band for his church and feeds the homeless every Sunday. His leadership skills will carry forward as he plans to attend Tarrant County College and study law enforcement. Mahanga selected Sean Bemis as his teacher mentor because he believed in Mahanga and pushed him to limits he never thought were possible.
Mahanga, thank you for selecting me as your teacher mentor. It means a lot to me to be selected. You were a great student in my class. Other students really enjoyed being around you. You have a great personality and very charismatic. Mahanga was always wanting to help out, not only in my class, but around the school. He helped me when I was putting on the career fair by showing our speakers to their various rooms and answering questions about keys. In addition, he's also helped us out with new students, making sure they got to their classes and they knew where things were when they first arrived at Keys from either Bell or Trinity. He is a wonderful person. He has a good voice. He likes to sing and play the ukulele, and he would sometimes serenade us as he's walking around the halls. And Mahanga, it was really a pleasure to know you, and I'm honored that you chose me. Thank you.
The LD Bell Award recipient in art is Sofia Dominguez. Sophia has been selected because of her exceptional work ethic and artistry. She is always humble and helpful to others and has truly grown as an artist and person in her art class. Sophia's accomplishments have led her to the University of North Texas, where she plans to pursue an undergraduate degree in pre-communication design with the desire to pursue her master's degree in sequential art. Sophia has selected Kent Woolley as her teacher mentor because his classroom is where she learned the history of the world through a new and fascinating lens. She also learned valuable skills and self-confidence, which she will take with her on her journey.
One of the nice things about teaching is that you get to watch kids blossom. And I remember when Sophia was about to enter into high school right before sophomore year, she and her mom came up to school and she was worried and you know, sophomore jitters. And I said, actually I lied to her. I said, come on, this will be fun. You can do this. It'll be awesome. And then she came up and she was. And it wasn't just like a little, she was, wow, way awesome. And I said, you are so smart and you are so awesome. Hey, why don't you start hanging out with the academic Quiz League kids? Come hang out with the Nerd Herd. And so she did, and you know, she's trying to fit in with all these juniors and seniors who are jousting verbally with each other and having fun and laughing. And I'm watching her. She's a little intimidated at first, but as time goes on, she begins to ease into it. And then her junior and senior years, you know, she's just like this wonderful blossoming flower that opens up in front of you, and she's confident, and she's just so awesome. And so, Sophia, thank you for everything.
The Trinity High School Award recipient in art is Alerica Williams, who has been selected because of her search of excellence in everything she produces. As an AP student, she has become proficient in a variety of drawing and painting media as well as photography. After graduation, Alerica will pursue a degree in atmospheric science at the University of Monroe in Louisiana. Her future plans will include a PhD in meteorology and atmospheric science to become a forensic meteorologist. Alerica has selected Susan Kaufman as her teacher mentor because of Ms. Kaufman's ability to teach beyond the classroom and support students in the rigors of classroom and life.
Alerica was chosen by the Visual Arts Department because of her talent in drawing, shading, and her ability to express her ideas on paper or on canvas. She has developed enough works for 2 AP portfolios, one centered around one of her passions, climate change, and the other on a more personal change, the progression of a teenager into young adulthood. Alerica demonstrates her commitment to the arts as an inducted member of our local chapter of the National Art Honor Society, where she does volunteer activities for Trinity and the HEB community. But what I admire most about Alerica is her generous and appreciative spirit. She appreciates learning, she respects her classmates and teachers, and most of all, her commitment to her family. She is well prepared for success in college. I know I speak for several of us at Trinity. Congratulations, Alerica, on your well-deserved Award of Excellence in the Visual Arts, and thank you for choosing me to be your mentor.
The award recipient for band from L.D. Bell High School is Mason Hunter Gray because of his embodiment of the spirit of the Blue Raider Band. As the drum major for 2018 and 2019, he exhibited outstanding musicianship and leadership. Mason's work ethic and passion have guided him to study biomedical engineering at the University of Texas at Arlington. His future plan is to become a dentist and open his own practice. Mason has selected Jennifer Choate as his teacher mentor because she has inspired him to find his passion and make it a career.
Mason has a way of starting this ripple effect of happiness throughout my class every single day. You truly cannot be around this young man and not be in a good mood. It doesn't matter if we are talking about him as a student, a drum major, track athlete, or even as a waiter at Babe's Chicken after school. His leadership, dedication, hardcore work ethic, and strong values shine brightly in everything he does. So congratulations, Mason. I am so proud of you, not only for what you have accomplished as a student, but even more so for the great young man you are today. Thank you so much, Mason, for this honor as choosing me for your mentor teacher. Oh yeah, and Mason, not only is it a great day to be alive, but it is a great day to be a Blue Raider.
Trinity High School Award recipient in band is Kaiser Bellin. Kaiser's winning smile and attitude are attributes which earned him the position of drum major for the past 2 years. His desire to help others will carry him far as he pursues his degree in finance from the University of Texas at Dallas and joining the ROTC program, hoping to join the Army after graduation. Kaiser has selected Mario Casanova as his teacher mentor for teaching him to be a leader among his peers, a work ethic to last a lifetime, and instilling a mindset that will never allow Kaiser to be satisfied with mediocrity.
Kaiser Bellin is an amazing young man with a winning smile and attitude. As soon as he entered the Trinity Band Hall doors, I knew he was a special person. His work ethic, integrity, and character are most impressive. He is always willing to help others. I have witnessed many times where Kaiser has put the band or others before himself. Having said all that, Kaiser is also a very talented French horn player and a great leader. He has been drum major of the Trinity Marching Band for 2 years. I am proud to recommend Kaiser for this prestigious award and very humbled that he has selected me as his mentor. Thank you, Kaiser, for everything you have done for the Trinity Band.
Lyra Enninger is the L.D. Bell High School Award recipient in choir. Lyra was selected for her inspiring leadership, not only holding herself to the highest standard, but uplifting those around her to reach their full potential. Her performances and daily life are always lived in grace and embodies all that excellence stands for in the choirs of L.D. Bell High School. Her talent is leading her to the University of North Texas to pursue a degree in music where she hopes to become a capable composer and performer, utilizing her musical abilities to make a change for the better in this world. Lyra has selected Joanne Antonone as her teacher mentor for being a positive force in her life, always pushing her to be her best self and cultivating a love of music.
Lyra Enninger came to Bell High School as a shy sophomore, but she has blossomed into a wonderful stage performer and fantastic musician. She has twice been named to the Texas All-State Choir, and last May her peers elected her student director of a cappella. But it is her leadership, her lead by example leadership, that is most impressive. She inspires the students around her to reach beyond themselves and achieve more than they could possibly imagine. I am proud to be here with Lyra and celebrate all of her accomplishments thus far and know that great things are coming for her in the future.
The Trinity High School award recipient in choir is Jandre De Jesus because his talent goes beyond his voice. He has a kind heart and is loved by his peers and teachers. A 3-year member of the Harmony Show Choir has developed Jandre into an incredible singer and performer. Jandre's work ethic will take him far as an enlisted member in the Marine Corps starting boot camp this August. Jandre has selected Michael Dean as his teacher mentor. Jandre has looked up to Mr. Dean since junior high when he came to the choir room to talk to the students. Since then, Mr. Dean has helped him work through situations in both music and in life.
I'd like to thank Jandre De Jesus for nominating me as his teacher mentor. I am very honored and blessed. I've known Gio since he was in junior high and have watched him grow into this amazing young man. What's even most amazing about Jandre is that he came to our country shortly before junior high, did not speak a word of English, and has come all the way through junior high and high school to be our nominee for the choir award at Trinity High School. Gio is the type of person who is always happy. He's always determined to be his best, never gets involved in high school drama, works harder than just about anyone, and has so much talent and such a great spirit about him. I love being with him. I know everybody around him loves being with him. And I'm just so thrilled that he is going to serve our country in the military. He's going into the Marines, and I'm super proud of him. And I know he's going to make a big impact in this world. Thanks again, Jandre. I love you.
Elizabeth Perry has been selected as the L.D. Bell High School award recipient in communications. Elizabeth's communication skills have led her to leadership roles in the Bell Speech and Debate program. Her participation in the mock trial team for 3 years will serve her well as she pursues her degree in political science and eventually law, specializing in immigration law. Elizabeth has selected Alan Matthews as her teacher mentor because he is the best speech and debate coach anyone could ask for. He creates a space where everyone can be themselves while working diligently at the highest level in communications.
I have been fortunate that there are several students in the speech and debate program this year that could easily receive this award. The one student who stands out above all the others is Elizabeth Perry. Elizabeth has shown dedication and devotion to the speech and debate team that is well beyond what is expected for all the team members. She is always willing to work and motivates everyone around her to try to keep up with her. She always dedicates her time and efforts to helping the less experienced members of the team rise to their potential. She was named as one of the team captains, and she has led by example. As far as her achievements go, she has placed and won trophies in several different events. She's also been on the successful mock trial team for the last 3 years. She is placed in the Rotary Speech Competition. There really is nothing she can't do if she is just given the chance. Now, it's true that the balanced speech and debate team will continue in the future, but it is also true that the team will not be the same without Elizabeth. Next year she may be gone, but she will never be forgotten. She will forever be a part of the Bell Speech and Debate team.
Trinity High School has selected Asim Adhikari as the award recipient in communications. Asim's ambition and talent has earned him the level of distinction with the National Speech and Debate Association. He is a talented speaker and exceptional leader, exemplifying excellence in communications. His future plans include majoring in computer science while exploring philosophy and expanding his interest in speech and debate. He hopes to start a nonprofit to promote social justice utilizing computer science for change on the world stage. Asim has selected Stormy Massey as his teacher mentor for encouraging him to lead while also taking into account other circumstances in his life, leading him to be a better person.
I have been Asim's debate coach for the last 2.5 years and consider him one of the most driven and talented young people I have ever met. Asim is the president of the Trinity Debate Team and has collected 536 points from the National Speech and Debate Association, giving him the degree of special distinction. Asim sees every new challenge as an opportunity for growth, which is what makes him not just an inspiring student, but an inspiring human being. Thank you, Asim, for choosing me as your teacher mentor.
Kira Ashford has been selected as the L.D. Bell High School Award recipient in CTE Business and Industry. Her skills in computer science include multiple programming languages and researching their applications, which will help her shape the next generation of technological advancements. Her technical and theoretical skills will take her far as she pursues her degree in computational engineering, with plans in the future to be a tech developer and philanthropist. Kira has selected Alyssa Neighbors as her teacher mentor for instilling confidence in Kira and helping her reach her full potential in everything she does.
Thank you so much for selecting me as your teacher mentor. From the day I met you, I have always appreciated your sense of humor, your drive to continue learning, your amazing questions, your curiosity to dive so deep into everything that we learned about. You've always inspired me to learn more about the things that I was teaching, to ask myself questions so that I become a better teacher. The class that came after you every single day had a better teacher because of the interactions that we had every single day. And I know that after you graduate, you're going to leave me a better teacher. And I'm so glad that you got to be my student and that I got to be your teacher. And I know that you're going to do amazing things.
Trinity High School's award recipient in CTE Business and Industry is Cameron Dancy. Cameron does an excellent job balancing academics and athletics, all the while encouraging others to work in a positive and supportive learning community. Cameron's energetic spirit brings out the best in himself and all those around him. These are skills that will lead to his success in future endeavors. Cameron has selected Amanda Collins as his teacher mentor for showing him to live life to the fullest. Ms. Collins loves helping her students and has unmatched energy, never allowing a bad day to show. Her passion has forever changed Cameron's outlook on the future.
Cam, you're an amazing person, and I'm so thankful to have you in class again this year. My favorite things about you are your kindness towards others, your work ethic, your determination to succeed, your dedication to being a successful student athlete, and the pure joy you get out of my dad jokes. Which, by the way, I have the best computer joke for you today. Why did Microsoft PowerPoint cross the road? To get to the other slide. In all seriousness, Cam, every day you brought your best and every day you exceeded my expectations. I really appreciate how you instilled the drive in others to successfully pass their certification exams just by becoming their friend and mentor. Your friendly and outgoing personality made such a positive impact on our class and in our school. You are well liked and well respected throughout all of Trinity High School, and you have the most amazing future ahead of you. I'm really going to miss you next year. Thank you for selecting me as your teacher mentor. It is a huge compliment and means so much to me.
Erin Cheyenne Brewer has been selected as the Jean A. Buinger CTE Academy Award recipient in CTE Business and Industry for LD Bell High School. Erin has excelled in culinary arts all 3 years of high school with the mantra that food is more than just nutrition. It is an art form, and it is how she expresses herself. Erin is a quality student, team member, and leader. Her skills will lead her to success in the culinary arts through El Centro College or the culinary program of the United States Navy. Her long-term goal is to start her own restaurant. Erin has selected Chef Courtney Coder as her teacher mentor because of her passion for the industry and ability to calm the storm when things go wrong in the kitchen.
I want to thank Erin for nominating me as her mentor teacher. I've had the pleasure of teaching Erin since her sophomore year in culinary arts. It's been such a privilege working with Erin and watching her grow over the past 3 years. Erin has a strong work ethic, a go-getter attitude. She's courageous and kind. Erin volunteers every chance she gets in culinary and has really honed her skill. She's the first to show up and the last to leave. Erin has a bright future ahead of her in the restaurant industry, and I'm excited to see where her dedication and enthusiasm take her.
Yulisa Vieta has been selected as the Jean A. Buinger CTE Academy Award recipient in CTE Business and Industry for Trinity High School. Yulisa maintains a high standard for herself at home and at school, which has earned her the leadership role of president of the Future Business Leaders of America Club. Those skills will provide a foundation for success in her role in the United States Air Force. She plans to serve her country while pursuing a 4-year degree. Yulisa has selected Monica Chavez as her teacher mentor. Ms. Chavez has inspired and motivated Yulisa to a higher standard, giving her an opportunity to grow and lead while being the most impactful teacher and friend.
Thank you, Yulisa, for selecting me your teacher mentor. I have known Yulisa since second trimester of last year. She was a student in my entrepreneurship class. She had excellent grades and she had a great work ethic. And lucky for me, she joined Future Business Leaders of America and this year was assigned to serve as president. She has done an amazing job and likewise strives to do her best in all her classes. When we were talking one day, I asked Yulisa what her plans were after graduation. I expected to hear that she was going to college to study business. I was taken aback when she informed me that she plans to enlist in the Air Force. She wants to serve her country first, then go to college once she's done. By doing this, she says she will not burden her parents with any college debt. For these and many more reasons, Yulisa deserves this recognition. She deserves this award of excellence.
Kaya Jordan has been selected as the LD Bell High School Award recipient in CTE Public Service for her willingness to help others and showing by example to achieve at a higher level while maintaining joy, making the work fun. Kaya's determination to overcome struggles and to succeed has been a cornerstone for her growth into a mature young woman. Kaya plans to receive a bachelor's degree in education and eventually obtaining her counseling license to be a sociologist. Kaya has selected John Fetters as her teacher mentor for being an awesome role model and going beyond the curriculum to teach the reality of life issues. He is an inspiration to so many and has truly impacted her life.
Thank you, Kaya, for selecting me as your student mentor. Kaya is one of the students that doesn't simply attend class. Her presence makes a definite impact when she enters the room. She can enrich any environment with the way she approaches her life. She confronts every lesson with an infectious optimism. Her confidence makes her unstoppable. But she doesn't just carry herself. She looks at her classmates and says, "Okay, we've got this." When she gets going, She doesn't really need me as a teacher anymore. I step back and just provide a little guidance and course corrections when she needs it. Even when she's struggling, she refuses to lose that inner strength. When she makes up her mind to accomplish something, she is resolute in the pursuit of those goals. To make it even more remarkable, she's able to temper that optimism and confidence with a sense of humor, great generosity, and deep humility. She really brings great credit to her family, and I'm extremely proud of all that she has accomplished.
Marcos de la Llana is the Trinity High School Award recipient in CTE Public Service because of his great attitude and willingness to learn. He sets the bar high in class and encourages others to achieve excellence. His strong work ethic will serve him well at the University of North Texas, where he plans to major in kinesiology in the hopes of becoming a physical therapist. His ultimate goal is to own a physical therapy facility with his family. Marcos has selected Pamela Bracken as his teacher mentor due to her significant impact in the classroom and on his future.
I had the pleasure of having Marcos in my classroom for the past 2 years. He impressed me most with his maturity, personality, and dedication in the classroom and at his clinical site. Marcos, you are going to be a kind, compassionate, and hardworking individual, and that is what it takes to be a great healthcare professional. Marcos, I am so proud of you, and I know you're going to make a mark in this world in whatever you choose to do. Marcos, I want to say thank you for selecting me to be your mentor.
Savannah Lowe has been selected as the Jean A. Buinger CTE Academy Award recipient in CTE Public Service for LD Bell High School. Savannah excels inside the classroom and out, representing Buinger CTE Academy and HEB ISD with the highest standards. Her determination and positive manner have earned her the position of president of the Texas Association of Future Educators. Savannah also earned early admission to Texas State University, where she plans to pursue a degree in communication disorders and a teaching certification. Her goal is to be a speech pathologist and to work in early childhood special education at a school district, hospital, or private practice. Savannah has selected Kathy Kajaka as her teacher mentor. Savannah has been in 5 different school districts and 7 different schools, 3 of which were high schools. The one teacher who has really inspired Savannah is Ms. Kajaka. Her inspiration has given Savannah the determination and desire to be that inspiration to many more children.
Thank you so much, Savannah, for choosing me to be with you today. It is an honor, and I am truly humbled. I met Savannah at the end of the year last year when Lindsay Puckett, her honors anatomy teacher, brought her to my classroom saying, "I think Savannah is a teacher." Wow, was she right. Savannah had ideas about doing lots of things, but teaching is truly her calling. She excelled in the kindergarten classroom and did a great job working with those littles. Savannah also works with the Barbara Bush Foundation. In this organization, we work one-on-one with struggling readers who are at least 6 months behind in reading level. Savannah has taken her reader at least 3 grade levels so far, or 3 reading levels so far. And Savannah decided that she wasn't getting enough reading comprehension, so Savannah took her books and worked on them on her own at home to bring her reader even more mentor reading strategies. Savannah actually really felt a calling to help children in the field of speech pathology, though. Our amazing speech department embraced Savannah and allowed her to job shadow some fantastic speech therapists with children experiencing a variety of speech difficulties. As a result of this experience, Savannah plans to major in speech pathology and has already been accepted into Texas State University. We're working right now on some scholarships, which I know Savannah will be awarded many. Savannah has also shown terrific leadership and was elected president of our Texas Association of Future Educator chapter. At the regional TAFE competition in December, Savannah wrote an original children's book based on her family's journey from Thailand to the United States. She even wore a traditional Thailand costume when presenting. At the competition, she won first place. Savannah will soon be competing at the TAFE State Competition in McAllen and has the potential to advance to nationals in Washington, D.C. this summer. I am so grateful that we channeled Savannah's boundless energy into the field of education, where she will soon be changing lives.
India Bob has been selected as the Jean A. Buinger CTE Academy Award recipient in CTE Public Service for Trinity High School. India has demonstrated strong perseverance and excellent people skills, which led her to a leadership role in the Law and Public Safety Club. Her efforts enabled the club to have the first attorney tournament. These skills will take her far as she pursues a degree at the University of Louisiana in Baton Rouge with the hope of becoming a successful media lawyer. India has selected Mark Gustafson as her teacher mentor. He is a teacher she trusts and can rely on when she needs someone in which to confide.
India Bob is a student who's helped a lot of other kids because she's always got a positive attitude and she shows up all the time. She even brings a sense of humor, even in times when she's undergoing tremendous adversity in her own life. So I'm very grateful that she nominated me to come with her tonight. Thank you.
Melanie Butcher has been selected as the Jean A. Buinger CTE Academy Award recipient in CTE STEM for L.D. Bell High School. Melanie has a natural ability at engineering design and is able to visualize the finished project before she even begins to draw it. Her passion in her work will continue on her path to Tarrant County College and then on to the University of North Texas for a degree in civil engineering. Melanie has selected Ken Davis as her teacher mentor because he has helped Melanie discover what she wants to do for a career and guided her to make that a reality.
I have had the pleasure of knowing Melanie Butcher for 2 years while she attended Buinger CTE Academy. I have found her very creative and motivated. I think I can safely say that the faculty at Buinger CTE Academy would support me in my praise of Melanie. It is not often that I meet such polite and respectful young people. I understand her desire to attend engineering college. I know she is determined in her goal and will work energetically to achieve her goals. Her pleasant demeanor and excellent attendance combined will make her achieve her goal. I hope I can convey the spirit of academia embodied in one special student. Melanie's ability to succeed is a sure thing, and thank you so much for allowing me to be your teacher mentor.
Anthony Davila has been selected as the Jean A. Buinger CTE Academy Award recipient in CTE STEM for Trinity High School. Anthony is always respectful and promotes gracious professionalism in his work and interactions with students. His great talent using computer-aided design has helped in his school career and the competition-level robots. Anthony plans to expand his knowledge in engineering through a 4-year degree to one day become an engineer and make his family proud. Anthony has selected Ken Davis as his teacher mentor. Mr. Davis helped Anthony when he was new in the district and helped Anthony get into TRIO, which provided an opportunity for college.
Antonio Davila attended my engineering design class from fall 2017 to winter 2019. Antonio, thank you for choosing me to be your teacher mentor. You have been a blessing. Antonio is very creative and motivated. He is always an excellent student and very helpful in assisting other students. While attending my engineering class, Antonio has developed skills pertaining to engineering design and CAD computer skills. In today's society, it is not often that I meet such polite and respectful young people. I understand his desire to attend college. I know he is determined in his goal and will work energetically to achieve his goals. His pleasant attitude and excellent attendance combined with his high grade point average will make him an asset to any school he plans to attend. Thank you.
The award recipient in English for L.D. Bell High School is Grant Wayne Trusty. Grant is a natural leader, hardworking, sarcastically funny, intelligent, and highly motivated. Grant's enthusiasm for learning and quest to dig deeper will take him far as he pursues his bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering from Texas A&M University. He also hopes to earn a graduate degree and enter the medical industry in the cardiovascular field. Grant has selected Karen McCurdy as his teacher mentor because she continuously fosters creativity and enriches students' perspective towards literature and composition.
When I first saw I was going to have another trustee student in my class, I was excited and honestly a little apprehensive. Would this kid live up to the standard his sister had set? His first day in my class, I noticed his slightly mischievous smile and thought, oh no, this kid is not his sister. And I was right. Grant has proven successful in his own way. I have never seen a student as attentive to detail and desiring of knowledge, almost in a pursuit of perfection, as with Grant. His quick wit and mischievous, sarcastic, and occasionally snarky humor just adds to the charm that makes Grant an original. I am privileged to have had the opportunity to work alongside Grant in his pursuit of knowledge for 2 years. And thank you, Grant, for selecting me as your mentor teacher. I'm a better teacher because of you.
Charlotte Lewis has been selected as the Trinity High School Award recipient in English. Charlotte was selected because of her work ethic, putting 110% effort into her AP work. Her written and verbal skills put her at the head of the class. Charlotte will take those skills to a 4-year university where she plans to study biology, working toward medical school and becoming a pediatrician. Her ultimate goal is to study abroad and finally earn a position at Cook Children's Hospital. Charlotte selected Thomas Montalongo as her teacher mentor because of his dedication to his students beyond the classroom by teaching life lessons and even helping with college essays. He is the type of teacher to forever leave an imprint on his students.
First of all, Charlotte, thank you for letting me be a part of this honor. It is definitely an honor for you, but so special to me because of what you stand for. Charlotte is more than just a great student. That's so cliche. She is kind. She is generous. I see her give to others, and she gives me hope. She gives us hope. She works for the betterment of her world. She has specific goals in mind to better herself, and in return, she'll share that betterment with us. She rises above so many that work so hard and deserve this recognition as well. So it's with great esteem and honor that I am able to share this moment with her.
Tanvi Dalal has been selected as the LD Bell High School Award recipient in mathematics because she is an accomplished mathematician and a perfect example of organization, determination, and positive attitude. She is the only student at LD Bell to have taken all 3 of the highest level math courses offered. She embodies what their award entails. Tanvi plans to pursue a degree in business administration at the University of Texas with the goal to return to the Metroplex and have a career near her family. Tanvi has selected Lauren Allen as her teacher mentor because Ms. Allen has shown Tanvi the beauty in learning and made a huge impact on her school and her future plans.
First and most importantly, howdy y'all! Tanvi, thank you for selecting me to be your teacher mentor. This year completes my first 10 years of teaching mathematics. In those 10 years, I can think of very few, if any, students who have made such a permanent impression on me as Tanvi Dalal. She is not only a very passionate, but also very accomplished mathematician, with precision and insight well above that of her peers. I've never seen Tanvi in a bad mood, and I've never seen her give anything less than her best. She is an exemplar of what this award entails. I was so fortunate to have Tanvi for 2 years in class. Her sunny disposition and positive attitude brighten the classroom every day, and I am so thankful for the brightness and joy she has brought into my life. Tanvi, I am so proud of what a wonderful young lady you are. Not only are you going to be so successful, but you are a person of great integrity and kindness.
The Trinity High School Award recipient in mathematics is Lexi Bartholomew. In her short time at Trinity High School, she has become a leader through her ability to adapt as well as integrate, earning her the position of president of Mu Alpha Theta Mathematics Honor Society. She has earned the respect of her teachers and peers through her efforts and principles. Lexi's future plans include pursuing a degree in aerospace or mechanical engineering, while also exploring an interest in criminal law. Lexi has selected Tammy Brown as her teacher mentor. Ms. Brown is an exceptional math teacher, but what makes her stand out is the personal connection she forms with each of her students. She is a teacher, a confidant, and a friend.
I'm
met Lexi last year when she entered my AP Calculus class as a junior. She just moved here from a small town in East Texas called Hallsville, but she fit right in from day one. If I hadn't known her dad was a new coach at Trinity, I would have never guessed she was new to our school. She quickly earned the respect of her peers and teachers. Lexi always stands up for her beliefs. She's a self-starter. She never settles. She knows what she wants, makes a plan, and then works to reach that goal. She started this year an independent study for BC Calculus and will continue that work with the other BC students in the third trimester. She's currently taking AP Statistics and is president of our math club, Nu Alpha Theta. In addition to being an outstanding student and leader, Lexi has a sense of humor. The TOK teacher down the hall has quotes all over the walls of his room, and Lexi added a secret collection of quotes from her teachers in a hidden spot on the wall. And as a teacher, you just never know what kids are going to remember. I really appreciate her for selecting me to join her tonight. She reminds me of myself at her age. And with that being said, she may be rethinking her choice.
Myra Gordon has been selected as the PE Athletics Award recipient from LD Bell High School. Myra embodies the characteristics of a model athlete for her peers and for younger athletes to inspire them to be their best. She is reliable, self-confident, respectful, and highly respected on and off the court. Myra received a basketball scholarship to the University of Alabama and will be pursuing a career in sports broadcasting with the hope of working for a major network. Myra has selected Coach Andy Bloodworth as her teacher mentor. His coaching provided Myra the opportunity to be a better leader through believing in her abilities while taking her out of her comfort zone.
Thank you so much for choosing me to be your mentor. That means so much. Looking back 3 years ago, whenever I took the job here at LD Bell, coming in as a new coach, one of the biggest things is you always have to have someone that's already there that's going to be in that leadership role, and you took that by the horns and ran with it, and that's something I'll always be grateful for. We could sit here and talk about all the great things that you have done on the floor, but what I'm most proud of is you as an individual off the floor. You're so independent. At the same time, you're such a great teammate. Both of those qualities are going to be things that are going to take you very far in life. And I know you're going to excel and be a champion at the University of Alabama, and just can't wait to see where that takes you. And I know you'll do great things. Thanks again.
Trinity High School's award recipient in PE and athletics is Alana Rada because she is a selfless leader and a true example of a student athlete. She has achieved high marks in the classroom and on the court, proving to be the best of the best. Her ability to master all things will help her achieve her goal to pursue electrical engineering, studying abroad, and training to become a yoga instructor. Alana has selected Coach Mia Longi as her teacher mentor. Coach Longi was Alana's first and last coach and helped Alana maximize her strengths by implementing a sense of courage, integrity, and tenacity. Coach Longi motivates to achieve goals and encouraged Alana to be the best version of herself.
Hawe Alana, congratulations on getting this award. Thank you for choosing me as your mentor. It has been such a blessing to have you in my life and in our program. I'm thankful to your parents for raising such a young lady who is selfless and helps her sisters throughout the years. We hope that you have a great future and good luck in college. We love you. THSVB family forever.
The award recipient in science from LD Bell High School is James Joseph Mahon VI. Jimmy has a positive attitude to excel, and he leads by example and always taking time to assist his peers. He strives to be the top of his class and has the aptitude to persevere during difficult situations to find success. Jimmy's ability to dissect and assess every situation will be valuable as he pursues a degree from the University of Texas in computer and electronic engineering with a focus on quantum computation. He plans to start his own tech company and get his pilot's license so he can travel the world. Jimmy has selected Tara Hernandez as his teacher mentor for her diligence and caring nature demonstrated in the classroom every day. She is an inspiration for each and every one of her students.
I'd like to thank Jimmy for selecting me as his teacher mentor. It really is an honor. Jimmy is an exceptional student with a great mind for critical thinking. It's been an honor to serve as his teacher. He's hardworking, thoughtful, well-rounded. When his peers are struggling, he's always willing to lend a hand. His exceptional critical thinking was exemplified in his IB physics internal assessment. While he could have picked a number of topics, he was willing to pick something that would challenge himself. I think he encountered almost every obstacle possible in the quest for collecting his data, but he didn't let it stop him. Jimmy troubleshot the problem and figured out how to make things work, and even when it came to his data analysis, which proved to be drastically even more challenging than most, he continued to put forth the time and the effort and not let it stop him. It's a pleasure to have a hardworking individual that has an exceptional mind for science, but it's also a thoughtful person. I'm so excited to see him honored for all of his hard work. It's well deserved.
Alec Liu is the award recipient in science from Trinity High School. Alec is a brilliant and outstanding AP Physics student. He is a hard worker and helps peers understand difficult concepts in class. Alec plans to attend the University of Texas to major in mechanical engineering and continue his education to earn a master's degree. Alec has selected Amanda Stevens as his teacher mentor. Ms. Stevens' motivation and perseverance are inspiring. Her hard work and dedication to science and her students was evident in the extra time she spent to help each student prepare for tests and overcome challenges.
Thank you so much, Alec, for selecting me as your teacher mentor. I am so blessed to have you as my student this year. In AP Physics, you have been monumental in helping me and the other students work together to find solutions, and that's helped all of us learn more. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. I know that you're going to do great things at UT and be an awesome mechanical engineer.
Anna Glovatsky has been selected as the award recipient in Social Studies from L.D. Bell High School. Anna was unanimously selected by the Social Studies faculty at L.D. Bell to receive this recognition because her work is second to none. She exhibits the highest qualities of a student representing L.D. Bell High School. Anna's work ethic will do her well in her pursuit double majoring in biochemistry and flute performance. Her long-term goal is pursuing a doctorate in astrobiology and ultimately working for NASA. Anna has selected Kent Woolley as her teacher mentor. Anna appreciates his honesty and sense of humor during class and as the academic Quiz League sponsor. He inspired her to reflect and continuously improve to be the best she can be in life.
Okay, Glowacki, my Canadian, eh? What an awesome young lady who is capable and wonderful, and everything she touches is gold. From the time I met you to the time that's now, you have just been nothing but spectacular and funny and just wonderful and so apologetic, and I loved every minute of it. Thank you.
The award recipient in Social Studies from Trinity High School is Deborah Cherie Shaw. Deborah Cherie was selected for her passion of learning and her genuine care of understanding the world in which we live. After graduation, she will do well utilizing those skills as she pursues a degree in neuroscience and improving her efforts to activism, exercising her right to vote, and participating in causes that she believes in. Deborah Cherie plans to do research in neurological diseases with the hope of teaching later in life to impact future generations. Deborah Cherie has selected Laurel McClanahan as her teacher mentor for her confidence and straightforwardness, all the while developing Deborah Cherie to discover aspects of herself and to find her voice. In all aspects, Ms. McClanahan is an amazing mentor who will always be remembered.
I'm really honored that Dev picked me to be her teacher mentor. She's a great student, so the fact that she thinks I had any impact on her is an amazing compliment. I'm sure she could have been the awardee for any of the subject areas, but she is such an amazing representative for the social studies. She likes to learn about history and really invests her time in thinking through events and processes. I was really blown away by her analytical work for her EE about consumerism in the early 20th century. I'm lucky that I get to see Dev regularly because of her EE and of course her being the president of Junior World Affairs Council. A lot of my sophomores disappear into N building after 10th grade, so it's nice I get regular check-ins from her. Of course, I would be remiss if I did not mention of how extra Dev is. Just one example is when she was tasked to rewrite our JWAC Constitution. It ended up being 8 pages and included an impeachment clause for our officers. She always goes above and beyond because that's just the kind of woman that she is. She's thoughtful, she's caring, she's a worrier, but most of all, she's a great representative for not just the Social Studies Department, but all of Trinity High School. Love you, girl.
Nicholas Sears is the L.D. Bell High School Award recipient in Theater Arts. Nicholas is a brilliant young man who works hard at everything he does, never stopping until achieving full success. His skills are the best of both worlds, combining creativity and technical expertise. Nicholas' greatest attributes are perseverance and passion. He plans to take those skills all the way to New York after pursuing a theater degree and teaching certification from Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. His long-term goal includes auditioning for Saturday Night Live and eventually settling down to teach high school theater. Nicholas has selected Candace Harris as his teacher mentor for teaching all there is to know about theater at this point in his life. Beyond the classroom or the stage, Ms. Harris has taught Nicholas to be a leader and a man, not only for himself, but for everyone around him.
Nicholas Paul Sears, you are full of nonsense. You play too much, you leave your stinky shoes and your leftover food everywhere. You drive me crazy. But these are some of the things I will miss the most. Sometimes your nonsense is brilliant and sparks creativity in those around you. Your sense of ambition is infectious to your peers and to me. You never quit. You use what most would see as a loss as a learning experience. I am blessed to have you cross my path, break legs and take names at Texas A&M Corpus Christi and beyond. I'm going to miss you, kid.
Trinity High School Award recipient in theater is Zachary Dionde. Zachary possesses incredible talent and exhibits excellence on and off the stage. He can create characters that make you laugh or cry. His unwavering devotion to his craft is born through talent and grace. As you would expect, Zach plans to major in musical theater, but his ultimate goal, and one goal only, is Broadway. Zach selected Kendall Freeze as his teacher mentor for being a leader, creator, and above all, an excellent friend. Ms. Freeze has been the highlight of his life and credits her with Zach being the best he can be.
Zachary Dionde, what a ride we have had. Thank you so much for selecting me out of all of the teachers and people that crossed your path as your mentor teacher. I feel like we've had a lot of rehearsals and we've seen a lot of great acting and performances together. You make others laugh with your comedic talents. You've always been wonderful in improv, and you learned the improv rule, say yes and. You made audiences cry with your dramatic talent. You've been a genius mathematician. You've been a has-been actor and a father of a traumatized daughter. You represented Trinity for the 3rd year at UIL One Act Play. That's a pretty big feat. I'm so excited for your future, and I can't wait for you to come back and tell us all the wonderful stories and all the wonderful adventures you're about to learn. Break a leg, Zach. Break all the legs.
Haley Otteson is the award recipient in world languages from L.D. Bell High School. Haley's work ethic in German is unmatched. Her written work is always precise and clear, and her pronunciation is accurate and fluent, which is quite an accomplishment for a non-native speaker. Her fluency will serve her well during the IB trip to Germany over spring break and her future endeavors. Her passion to learn about the world around her will be utilized during her studies at the University of North Texas in the pursuit of a Bachelor of Science degree in geography. Her ultimate goal is to learn as much about the world as she can to effectively give back to the environment and to communities. Haley has selected Joe Mendenhall as her teacher mentor for creating a welcoming and enjoyable classroom for all his students. His mentorship has impacted Haley and inspired her to experience the world from a different perspective.
I am very honored that Haley selected me as her mentor teacher. Haley Otteson is an excellent student, and it has been my good fortune to have taught her in German all 3 years here at Bell. In the course of those 3 years, I think I can count the number of mistakes she has made in all that time on both my hands. Haley is a gifted pianist. She likes to spend her free time playing with her 2 dogs. She is a member of both the German Club and of the National German Honor Society, as well as the National Honor Society and the National Math Honor Society. I hope she will continue her German studies at university. I am confident that Haley will succeed at whatever path she chooses to follow.
Maliabo Abigail Diamba is the award recipient in World Languages from Trinity High School. She was selected for her passion about cultural connections, for mutual respect, and being a true leader in her peer group. Abby's passion will lead to great success as she pursues a major in international relations and global affairs from the University of Texas. Abby has selected Blanca Diaz as her teacher mentor. Senora Diaz's passion for teaching is evident through her bright and bold personality, which has helped Abby reach her full potential in and out of the classroom. Thanks to her, Abby was able to participate in a study abroad program, and Senora Diaz will always hold a special place in her heart.
Abby, you belong to the youth group who are innovators, leaders who create solutions for the good of the community. The youth who conquers the fear of failure to transform it into learning opportunities. Thank you for developing your talents and sharing them with our school. Thank you, Abby, for selecting me as your teacher mentor.
Congratulations to the 2020 HEB ISD Education Foundation Awards of Excellence students and teacher mentors.
Congratulations to the 2020 HEB ISD Education Foundation's Awards of Excellence student recipients and their teacher mentors. On behalf of the Board of Directors, HEB ISD Board of Trustees, donors, and HEB community, we applaud your achievements and wish you continued success wherever your journey takes you. Thank you to the many donors of the Education Foundation for supporting our mission and making our program of work possible. We especially want to thank the elected officials who provided proclamations to each of the award recipients, including State Senator Kelly Hancock, State Senator Beverly Powell, and Commissioner Gary Fickus. A special thank you to Congressman Kenny Marchant for entering our award recipient names in the Congressional Record, permanently located in the Library of Congress. We are navigating a new world of physical distancing, online coursework, disappointment and sorrow for what we have lost, and excitement and hope seen through the positive impact ordinary citizens are making around the world. Our award recipients are part of that hope. We are honored and humbled by what they have accomplished in their school careers at HEB ISD and are hopeful for a prosperous future with them leading the charge. Now, I'd like to introduce Dr. Jeff Burnett, pastor of First Baptist Church Hurst, an Education Foundation board member, to give closing remarks for the Awards of Excellence 2020 virtual presentation.
On behalf of Steve Chapman, Superintendent of Schools, Board of Trustees, the faculties at your schools, your mentors, and the Education Foundation, congratulations. We are so proud of you. And this is our charge to you. As you have done in the past, so too in the future. Stand up, stand out. As this year's recipients of the Awards of Excellence, your name has been called because you answered the call to excellence, just like Malcolm Perry. Like you, he is a senior, only at the U.S. Naval Academy. As a freshman in September of 2016, he and his friends were tailgating outside the stadium, awaiting Navy's first game. He was enjoying Twizzlers as he tailgated. The time came he and the other cadets marched into the stadium. He enjoyed, again, his Twizzlers and his friends up in the stands because while he was on the football team, he was not going to play that day. He was a freshman. He was third team. He hadn't even practiced or taken any reps in practice that week because he was so ill he had been bedridden most of the week. Then at the end of the second quarter, he heard his name called. Where's Malcolm? The first-string quarterback for the Navy midshipman had gone down to a season-ending knee injury. Second-team quarterback had been pressed into service, but there was no one to back him up. And so the equipment manager had been sent into the stands to find Malcolm Perry, get him into the locker room and get him suited up. By the end of the third quarter, Malcolm Perry had exchanged his Twizzlers for a football as he drove the midshipman on a 90-yard scoring drive, and Navy won the game that day. Like you, since his freshman year, he's come a long way. This last season, his senior year, he rushed for 2,017 yards, an FBS record for a quarterback. 304 of those yards came against arch rival Army with the president in attendance. He led Navy to an 11-win season, which tied their all-time record, and they ended up the season in the top 20 for only the second time in the last 56 years. All of this under the inspiring leadership of Malcolm Perry. Not bad for a quarterback who stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He's the most electrifying quarterback at the Naval Academy since NFL Hall of Famer, Super Bowl MVP, and Dallas Cowboy legendary quarterback Roger Staubach. In fact, Perry may be following in Staubach's footsteps even further, in that last month Malcolm Perry was drafted by the Miami Dolphins. Just as you're preparing to take next steps, so too he is readying himself for an NFL career. Now, he'll probably have to move to slot receiver, but he's adaptable because you have to be flexible in life. He's not only flexible, but he's also, like you, very gifted. He's a quantitative economics major. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds smart, just like you. He's also said that if something happens, and while he's going to give it his very best, and he expects great things, if the NFL career does not work out, because you see, sometimes there are detours and disappointments in life. But he said, I'll become a Marine Corps officer. I want to serve my country. You see, I have no doubt but that Malcolm Perry is going to succeed at the next level, no matter what he chooses to do, just like you. He exceeded expectations, just like you. When called upon, he responded, just like you. He is resolved to succeed. He has determined to serve, and he dares to pursue his dreams just like you. He started in the stands, but he became a standout just like you. Tailgating and Twizzlers, that's fun for the fans. And the stands, they're intended for spectators. But spectators, you are not. You have chosen to compete at the highest level. You are winners, leaders, everyone. So remain dedicated. Stay flexible. Be inspiring and electrifying in the leadership that you provide. Serve well and always, always pursue excellence. For just as you have in the past, so in the future, continue to stand up and stand out. For as the 2020 HEB ISD Awards of Excellence recipients, we're so proud of you. Congratulations to you. May God bless you. Now, go and change the world.